Es muy especial poder lograr los sueños simplemente haciendo lo que amo.
Bad Bunny just made Grammy history. First Spanish language artist ever nominated for album, record, and song of the year in one go. But how did my Lord and Savior, the Puerto Rican trap god, go from fucking SoundCloud uploads to owning the big four? Ay, Dios mío. Let's take a look back at how Bad Bunny got to where we're at now. Bad Bunny, real name Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, dropped his very first viral song back in 2016 with Diles. You heard it, right? Dile que yo me sé tu pose favorita.
Que te hablo malo y que eso te excita.
Banger, still to this day. But this was back in 2016. He was an undergrad bagging groceries in Puerto Rico, okay? By 2018, he exploded with Cardi B, including him in the I Like It with J Balvin, of course. One of my favorite things about that is that he drops the and the Guerrero reference in that song, which
Guerrero como Eddie, que viva la raza. Yeah.
once he explodes with I Like It, that smash hit snagged his first ever Grammy nomination for Record of the Year at the 2019 Grammy. It lost to Childish Gambino's This Is America, which of course we all remember. That song felt like an anthem at the time. But while it might have lost at the Grammys, it did put urbano reggaeton music on the map, right? Now, there was a period of time from 2016 to 2018 where Bad Bunny was just dropping singles. These songs don't belong to an album because he didn't really have a record deal. But his debut album, Por Siempre, in 2019 was a gender bender trap rock flamenco vibes. It nabbed a nod for Best Latin Rock, Urban, or Alternative Album. He lost, but you know what? Fun fact, this was the start of him refusing to code switch. Everything stayed in Spanish, flipping off the industry's English only gatekeeping. 2020 was his glow up. Yo Hago Lo Que Me Da La Gana won Best Latin Pop or Urban Music at the 2021 Grammys, his first ever win. It beat out heavy hitters like Residente, which is one of Bad Bunny's idols, and was a middle finger to the critics that said that reggaeton could never evolve. He also collabed on an Oasis album with J Balvin, which got a nom in the same category. Latin Grammys, he's a beast, okay? 12 wins total. Every time the Latin Grammys come out, everybody just go home. Because you know Benito is gonna not only get nominated, but win them all. Like I said, he's got 12 Latin Grammys, including Album of the Year noms for Yo Hago Lo Que Me Da La Gana and Oasis in 2020. Tracks like Yo Perreo Sola.
Bebiendo de la botella. Los nenes y las nenas quieren con ella.
Won Best Reggaeton Performance. His 2021 Grammy speech was so special because he shouted out Puerto Rico's resilience post Hurricane Maria, and I'm not gonna get emotional about that. The 2022 Grammys for the 2021 releases, El Último Tour del Mundo, went on to win Best Música Urbana Album, his second Grammy. But Un Verano Sin Ti, which he released in 2022, was just such a game changer for Bad Bunny and for music in general. Changed everything. First all Spanish album ever nominated for Album of the Year. He lost to Harry Styles at Harry's house, but I'm telling you, this year debí tirar más fotos, bro. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. The nom was such a historic thing, like 64 years of Grammys without a fully Spanish Album of the Year contender. 2023 Grammys, back-to-back, Best Música Urbana Album win for Un Verano Sin Ti. The total nominations for that year was 8, but no Big Four wins yet. I love Nadie Sabe Lo Que Va a Pasar Mañana. In 2024-2025 Grammy season, we were talking about that. That album came out in October of 2023. He got nominated for Best Música Urbana Album in 2025, but he lost to Residente. Residente is a Puerto Rican legend, so it's stung like a family feud. You know, like a little family feud. Besides, people just don't appreciate Nadie Sabe Lo Que Va a Pasar Mañana. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make a whole ass video just glazing the fuck out of Nadie Sabe. Anyway, still, Bad Bunny skipped the ceremony. He was yachting in the Caribbean. Legit, what a gangster. Keeping his anti-establishment vibe, which he has always done. Overall stats before the Grammys coming up, okay? 3 wins out of 10 nominations, all in Latin urban categories. He's got 12 Latin Grammy 2s, leading the 2025 Latin Grammys with 12 nominations. He'll probably sweep. Let's be real, he'll probably sweep. But now, let's talk about history. The 2026 nominations. I'm gonna try to make it through this part of the video without crying, okay? The Grammys nomination dropped last week for the 68th Grammy Awards. His 6th album, Debí Tirar Más Fotos, which was released on January of 2025, is a personal gut punch. It's nostalgic, splena, salsa, twists, and rants on Puerto Rico's gentrification. And the meaning of this album is just beyond. It's a cultural movement from the album cover to the topics covering the album. It's just a very meaningful album. And the way that he made the statements. Debí Tirar Más Fotos just it's a gut punch, but in a good way, right? It will reconnect you with your roots. It will get this new generation back to basics. It's a beautiful album. And I'm not just saying this because Benito's my favorite and I'm here glazing him all the time. Debí Tirar Más Fotos is a piece of art. It's a piece of art, and I don't know that we'll ever see anything like it. And I know that I said this about Un Verano Sin Ti, but this one just hits different for the culture, okay? It's core 6 nominations. Album of the year. Okay, I'm hoping that he wins it because he wasn't able to get it when Un Verano Sin Ti came out. I personally feel that Debí Tirar Más Fotos feels more popular. Other than that, I just feel like Debí Tirar Más Fotos has felt bigger. He was also nominated for Record of the Year for Debí Tirar Más Fotos, the song. Such a meaningful song. It went on to become a movement over on TikTok with the people using it to pay homage to, you know, their loved ones that are no longer here, because that's what Debí Tirar Más Fotos is all about. It's about appreciating the little moments, appreciating the people that you love, appreciating where you're from. Debí Tirar Más Fotos is a beautiful song, and seeing it nominated for Record of the Year is absolutely incredible. Also nominated for Song of the Year. I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. All right, best global music performance, which is crazy because that song is just wild. So it's kind of cool to see it. And my favorite nomination is honestly the best album cover, because a lot of people criticize that they didn't understand the album cover of just the 2 plastic chairs, and it's just like, yeah, if you didn't grow up where we grew up, you probably wouldn't get it. But that, I remember seeing that album cover and already knowing that we were in for something different. This sweep makes him the first Spanish language artist in all 3 Big 4. Album of the Year, Record of the Year, Song of the Year in the same year. He beat even fucking Despacito, 2018 double nomination. The critics are buzzing. It's the most vulnerable and it's the most streamed album of 2025. Kendrick Lamar does lead with overall nomination 9, but Bad Bunny at 6, tied with Sabrina and Leon Thomas. Honestly, I think that Bad Bunny could really take Album of the Year, and I'm not just throwing that one out there, and Song of the Year just based on the numbers and the buzz. Because Un Verano Sin Ti felt like a love letter to summer in the Caribbean. This one just feels like a love letter to us and our culture, and that's probably why it's a little bit more meaningful. Every Bad Bunny album feels like an era, but as far as taking over the English market, I feel like Debí Tirar Más Fotos did it for him, right? I mean, even the Super Bowl announcement is insane. I mean, he was bagging groceries to bagging Grammys. I hope that Debí Tirar Más Fotos takes, like I said, Album of the Year and Song of the Year. Let me know what your predictions are. What Grammys do you think Bad Bunny has the possibility of taking? Hit like if you're Team Bad Bunny, and subscribe for more Bad Bunny content. Okay, until next time, adios.